Welcome back to this space of transformation. I'm Susan Lilley. Have you ever noticed that when things start to go too well, when the money starts flowing, the relationship becomes deeply intimate, or your health feels vibrant, that a strange sense of unease creeps in? You might find yourself waiting for the other shoe to drop, or perhaps unconsciously create a problem just to return to a familiar state of stress. This is not a lack of gratitude. This is a nervous system that hasn't yet learned how to feel safe receiving. Most manifesting teachers focus on asking for more, but the secret to a life lived fully and freely isn't the asking. It's in the capacity to hold. If your internal thermostat is set to struggle, your nervous system will perceive abundance as a threat to your survival. Today, we're going to rewire your nervous system using the profound depth of the three principles and the rapid root cause power of rapid transformational therapy. We are going to raise your upper limit and calibrate your being to the frequency of 600, where receiving is as natural and effortless as breathing. As a certified rapid transformational therapist, I have seen thousands of times how the subconscious mind operates on an outdated software. Most of our beliefs about what we are allowed to receive were formed before the age of 7. If you grew up in an environment where resources were scarce or too much attention or success led to conflict, your brilliant subconscious mind created a protection program. It decided it's safer to have just enough than to have plenty. This program is stored in the body. It isn't just a thought. It is a physiological no. This is why you can say affirmations all day long, but if your nervous system is screaming danger at the prospect of wealth or love, your body will win every time. In RTT, we understand that the mind does what it thinks you want it to do. If you have a deep-seated belief that being wealthy makes me a target, your mind will helpfully sabotage every opportunity that comes your way. To rewire your nervous system, we must first command the subconscious to let go of the safety in smallness lie. Now, let's layer in the three principles. We know that we are living in the feeling of our thought, not the feeling of our circumstances. When you feel that unease about receiving, what you're actually feeling is a thought created alarm. Your consciousness is bringing to life a memory or a projection of a scary future, because your body doesn't know the difference between a real trigger and a thought trigger. It triggers a stress response. The three principles allow us to look at anxiety and say, I see what's happening. I am feeling the power of thought moving through my body. This feeling isn't a signal that something is wrong with the abundance. It's just a signal that I am having a protection thought. By understanding that the alarm is just energy in motion, you stop being afraid of the feeling. And when you stop being afraid of the feeling, you stop re-triggering the nervous system. You move from the level of fear on the map of consciousness to the level of neutrality and eventually peace. In peace, you realize that the capacity to receive is your own innate nature. You are a divine vessel that doesn't have to try to hold water. It just has to be open. Let's do a piece of active rewiring together. I want you to sit back and let your body be fully supported by whatever is beneath you. Now identify any contraction. Think about receiving a significant amount of money or a profound level of praise. Notice where your body tightens. Is it in your jaw, your stomach, your heart? Now speak to the subconscious. Now say it with me, either loud or in silence of your mind. I command my nervous system to recognize that abundance is my natural safety. I release the need to shrink. I am big enough, strong enough, and worthy enough to hold it all. Now release. Realize that the tightness you felt was just a thought taking a physical form. It has no more substance than a cloud. Watch it dissolve into the infinite space of your mind. Embody the expansiveness and breathe into that space. Imagine your nervous system becoming like a wide, deep river. It can carry a little water or a massive flood with the same level of ease. The river doesn't stress when it rains, it just carries more. David R. Hawkins often said that at the level of 600, one no longer feels like a separate self, trying to get things. You become the field of life itself. When you are the field, there is no receiving. There is only the movement of life within yourself. Living fully and freely means ending the war between your desires and your nervous system. It means reaching a state where you can receive a miracle and your only response is a calm, thank you, of course. This level of identity-based manifestation is what we master in the Clarity Shift experience. We use investigative power of RTT to find exactly where your nervous system learned to be afraid of more. And then we use the illuminative power of 3 principles to show you that those fears were never the truth of who you are. We don't just talk about abundance, we clear the path so that abundance can finally land. If you're ready to stop sabotaging your success and start living in the frequency of I am enough and I have enough, I invite you to book a clarity call. Let's expand your capacity to hold the magnificent life that's waiting for you. Take a moment and simply exist in this feeling of openness. You are a child of the universe. It is the universe's greatest joy to pour its riches through you. You don't have to earn it. You certainly don't have to fear it. You only have to be the space in which it appears. Remember, consciousness is the only reality. I intend this created clarity to live fully and freely with gratitude. I'll see you soon.